Gotta try and regain that mentality. You can't really afford to spiral out of control when it comes to a best of one style round robin.
Yeah, definitely not. It's not over for them at all. They're only 0-2. They have a lot more games coming ahead of them. Yeah, like you're saying, it's best of ones. Anything can really happen. Like whoever shows up for the game, whoever gets the better draft, whoever plays around their draft better, there's just so many different factors in best of ones. It makes it very difficult.
Whirling Death going to work, but Ramsey's still strong. Raging up, armlet toggle everything you want to. It's already been a 3-for-1. The buyback comes out from the bounty hunter. They're looking for tracks, looking for anything. But it's the open wounds with the extra zoning smoke screen. The bounty hunter gives a dive back. Now making it 3-15. Allowing Team Empire to force the bottom lane. The healing ward up through most of that fight as well. Team Empire just ready to go again.
Yep, they're not very ulti reliant whatsoever. Pretty much Omni Slash. Vendetta, sure, but Vendetta's not really like a ulti fight. It's more for pick off. While at Finem, they're relying on their Disruptor to land pretty perfect. Disruptor, the pretty perfect static storms, while Ember is just super behind after this laning phase too.
You actually think about like the difference between Ember as well as Skyrush Mage right now is only 500 net worth. And Skyrush Mage can actually solo kill the Ember. Now he's hit the Veil of Discord on him.
Yep.
That Flame Guard isn't going to survive at all.
No, I mean King R's rotations have been really good this game, honestly. Like he's been pretty much everywhere. I got it! First player to buy Blink Dagger!
Grats. Scandal can't get Glimpse back out thanks to the spin. To be honest, I was hedging my bets on that one. When you think about it, you're probably assuming the Ember's going to have it easier later. We're assuming him to be in the mid lane.
Yeah.
And in this kind of like scrappy kind of fight, I thought the Blink Dagger guess over on him was going to be good. Like the BTs into Blink. But he only gets his BTs at 15.5 minutes. Like, you're a little delayed there. At least I was right about the runes and you were wrong about that one.
Wow.
And we're both going to be wrong about the highest rate of physical damage. Because right now in one hit is 228. The Nyx Assassin may change that around. If Half-Life continues to get more and more kills, more and more money, you do like that quest and you have to buy like the Desolator on him.
That Venom's got some good high ground defense.
Now getting ready to fight. But right now there's a life stealer inside of a Black Dragon which they really have no answer to at all. Because their physical damage is ass. And now with a Mystic Flare, you can say goodbye to Skylark. And he gets completely blown up. They're going to glimpse back Ramses, however, into the storm. So Ramses needs to get some freedom here, and he just can't do it. Underneath the Chakram as well as the storm. There was no real answer with the tracks up as well. Need another glimpse back. Afterlife goes for the stun. Omni Slash on a Madara. The creep wave soaks up the end of it. It's Madara is able to timber chain himself away into safety, or relative safety. Maposhka wants to go for more. He's got tricks of the trade up, but he's not really ready to jump. The issue is still his teammates are tracked, so they're going to back out.
Empire still needs to be careful. Like those kills give up a ton of money every single time. It was like a 2,000 gold swing just from that one kill. Very nice glimpse coming out there from Spartan. Thankfully they had that high ground ward.
Maposhka's on the hunt. And he found himself a very juicy Ember. Obviously he likes his food with a little bit of spice. A little heat, you know that stuff that starts to burn in your gut.
Oh no,
not in the throat.
He's still gonna get caught by this too.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Screen it. Wait for it. Veil, seal. Need to get the seal off. That'll be the concussive shot. Will slow him down with a Veil and the Mystic Flare. Skyrush Mage will take it.
There was a Vendetta gank as well from Ramses and Afterlife too, so they get the both cores die. Vendetta. And I think that was a fresh Bloodstone that he just picked up, so he dies, loses 4 charges.
I always wonder about that, like with the Timbersaw. Like I said, ESL, we saw more of this point booster early on, and then go into the Yule Scepter. By the way, Smoke Gank, failing completely. Maposhka, sentries are down. I wonder if this is going to count right now. Disruptor getting ripped apart by Ramses. Well, it was a smoke gang, but it went the opposite direction. Skylark tries to run himself away from it. The Timbersaw also now getting involved. Maposhka, smoke screens up, and now Madara having trouble walking away. King R again with these seals. Makes it difficult for AF to freely move around. But Thug, you'll connect. But I don't think you really want to fight to this one. The smoke screen's down again. Actually, the Chakram. King are almost dying. 66 HP. He's being chased down by a Darkseer illusion at the moment.
Wow.
He'll get away to safety.
He definitely would have gotten like 1 or maybe even 2 kills there when he was jumping through, but that Spike Carapace timing to stop the Timber Chain is perfect. And there's a dank creep score, or dank kill score right now.
It didn't count. So AF smoked up. They didn't find the kill off the back of their smoke, and Team Empire did. It didn't count.
Huh. Now you're salty because that was your prediction.
It was. But
I've 6 minutes.
There's still 6 minutes for someone to use a smoke.
I need 7 more.
Skylark, why are you dying to a creep wave in the mid? Maybe calculated.
That final ion shell. Was
but with the Nyx as well as a Ricky Maru on the field, I wouldn't want to calculate that one. Look at Ramses. Oh, welcome to the bottom lane, Thug. Lifestealer is already setting up a tent.
Yeah, he's almost got his Desolator with his Echo Saber armlet. So Ramses is super buff.
Ramses is super scared. He TP's out. This must be movement for Roshan.
Yeah, Medallion picked up for the Ricky.
He doesn't have the Desolator yet. Once he's got that Desolator, then they're probably going to feel a lot more comfortable about going in for Roshan. If he can get rid of these Ancients in time, and then get the hell out of the spawn box, then he's actually got it. Which is exactly what he does.
Yeah, they're not even going for the mech on the Darkseer on Ed Finem this game. They're building up to Associated Force Staff, so he's going to be very squishy in these engagements.
They have to win the team fights. They need to get away from the spin. They need to get out of the smoke screen. Force Staff's the best way to do that.
They're already at such a deficit, though. I mean, it's looking very one-sided. I mean, Empire's laning phase was just more than ideal, and then of course, you know, the courier snipe, what we were talking about, was
yeah,
like,
that was brutal for the Ember Spirit. Like, he's got no progression.
There's no progression for the Ember. You don't have sentries to guard your mid lane properly.
How do you also even run the Ember into the mid game? Like, when you think about it, the split push is the way they delay this game and make their lineup even better. And as the game goes on, like, the lineup for AF doesn't look too bad. Like, their progression is not bad at all. The issue is just the fact that Nyx can catch out the Ember Spirit, so can the Ricky Maru very easily. Okay, you're going to glimpse him back into the Storm and Spike Carapace yourself.
Yeah, it's looking extremely difficult for Ed Finem to really do anything, to really take any fights, just because Empire placing some aggressive wards, but just like we've been talking about, there's just these 2 invis heroes just crawling through the enemy jungle, constantly putting pressure all over the map, and King R's movement has been pretty much perfect. He's 9-0. He's a godlike Skywrath. And I think this is the first time we've seen a Skywrath in quite a while. And we saw him at Manila like 1 game. He didn't do so hot.
I actually got to have him. I got to have him in the earlier series today.
You did have Skywrath as well earlier? Okay,
yeah.
So he's coming back.
I can't remember if he won, but I'm definitely not going to say he's back.
He definitely wasn't godlike either.
It's like saying Navi's back. Like, it's like, come on guys, let's be serious. Spartan. And again, they are a TI team already.
They are a TI team.
They don't have to beat scrubs and go through qualifiers. Disruptor down. No one's bought a smoke.
Yeah, they just stopped.
It's kind of funny because you could do the old school way of scouting at the Ricky Maru. Smoke. If it breaks, dust.
And Ed Finem was a team that I like, at least from earlier when I watched them play, they looked very conscientious of the whole entire like idea of the game and of their like teamwork and everything. And now this game they seem a lot more split up.
Afterlife.
Kind of a totally different team.
He may not know the bounty hunter is up here. Okay, now he definitely does. Oh, blows the stun. Flame Guard is up, so you can't just TP out the bottom lane. The fight's still going on. Tier 3 towns are taking considerable damage. That's because Ramses is an absolute beast. The Glimpse going to pull back the Skywrath Mage with the back. It's a really nice Storm. Aposhka getting caught inside of this one. You can turn on the Veil. But the damage output from Team Empire actually is still there. Ramses still actually has his Infest available. He'll turn and go on to Madara. Madara can't find a tree to actually latch to. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains has a little bit of work, but not enough. As Madara will drop, and Team Empire keep the push going. They just have to walk around the wall.
All of Ed Finem's ultis were expended there, and they still lost the engagement. And that's without a Nyx even being there. So that shows really how far behind they really are at this point in the game.
And even when you're searing chains like that, Scandal doesn't care. Afterlife's coming in, and
Empire
a track, maybe next time, was able to get it off. But Afterlife's just in so deep. Jumping forward, Madara still silenced up their smoke screen, causing real issues for them. Not to mention that physical damage of Ramses. He'll infest and then jump straight back out again. Keep the tracks going. Shuriken Toss is able to actually stun up the Bounty Hunter, which opens up the initiation from Empire. They missed the target. No, now they won't. The dust was triggered, so they had the vision available. And bottom ranks is taken. Team Empire, time to bail out of here. They don't want to go any further. Tier 2 towers still have to go down the mid. Oh, then again, they can come back and try and be fighters.
They've got full mana, they've got full health, healing ward is down, ultimates are ready. They are not ready to back out of this at all. They are just going to keep at Finem at bay.
Yield Scepter from Afterlife sets up, stunned way too early. Madara hadn't even hit the ground by the time it flew. Nice smoke screen stopping Spartan as well as Skylark, finding that back into some kind of wall initiation. Disruptor does have that storm available.
Madara.
Now it's Madara being locked down to back the wall with the storm coupling.
Nice
It's really, really nice. They've got track kills going to come their way. And then Madara, the chain forward. 3 heroes lost for Empire. They've overcommitted themselves. Ramsey still had the Aegis Immortal. It may have given Empire some confidence, but they're going to lose everyone. Omni Slash, the Darkseer Illusion still there taking most of the damage. Ramsey's on the run. Who do you go for? Is it going to be Scandal? Scandal goes to East, and yep, Timber Chain up. He's got the healing ward down. They can't reach it yet. Fairly certain that Illusion's going for it. And Scandal, the heal, it ain't enough. They'll escape. Meanwhile, there is a rogue catapult in mid lane, which a Life Stealer is infested inside. And I was wrong. We were all wrong with predictions. It was only 2 kills. I was 1 shy of the 3 to 5 for the Smoke Gangs.
Yeah, I was gonna. Finem usually tends to actually. All right, well I just disconnected.
Goodbye, Spartan. Ramses looking to go for a little bit more. Smoke screens down. Cover of Rage. They move forward towards the Timbersaw. He'll chain out of there, getting away from the tricks of the trade. Thug's still on the front lines. Are they going to find their opening with the seal? That gets a sleight of fist. Here comes Afterlife. Yule's up again. Follow-up stun. The 4-star gets Ember Spirit at least outside the smoke screen as Ramses. Okay, he has open wounds. He rages. This game has just become an absolute bloodbath. At 8 to 29, it took a while before the train started moving. But Empire...
Finem showed a little sign of life there. A little bit of like a 5,000 gold change there, but that was a little bit attributed to Empire diving quite hard and getting caught by a really nice combo by Skylark and Spartan. The 2 times that they've actually had the opportunity to, they've landed a nice vacuum disruptor ult combo. So if they can do that every single fight, it'll be very good for them, but still, they are not getting enough out of these fights.
We get a heart for a Life Stealer.
Oh, he did? Okay, yeah, he bought a full heart.
I was wondering about that. I know, I think it was Blitz was saying, like, when you look at item progression, at this point, you'd look at an Assault Cuirass if you're thinking, like, building in for the late game. But if you build a heart, you're looking to end it right now.
Yep.
So you just have that extra life available. And Empire, can they end it right now? Like, do they still have enough? I know they're a long way ahead, but the combo from AF is still causing them problems.
I keep crashing, so I can't see Roche timer, but I'm assuming that they're going to just take out the last tier 2 and then go for the Roshan.
You got a minute and a half, or minute and 40 seconds until Roshan could spawn.
Okay, so yeah, probably just like take out the last tier 2, maybe hit the tier.
You should do a quick restart, man. Just watch off my screen for now.
It's been happening on this one the whole time. I'm gonna have to get something changed up. It's all good.
Here comes Team Empire. In through the top. And there goes the creep wave. And Battle Fury. What a nice time for it to be done. 27 minutes and 40 seconds it took for Thug to get that Battle Fury up and running.
Yeah, as long as Empire just pushes in the mid lane, pushes in the top lane. Same thing that we've been seeing a lot of teams do. Most teams just...
Oh, the jump, the Omni Slash. He doesn't. He bounced off. That was only a level 2 Omni. Didn't have enough hits, so he spin TPs out and AF.
That's very aggressive.
They need some extra kills. They're coming out. The smoke screen will make it difficult. Maposhka, no, they should blink back. And the glimpse, Ramses, no rage available. They pull him into the storm, but then a 3-man stun from Afterlife with the mana burn. Turns on the Spy Carapace, actually making it difficult to fight. 2 heroes lost. Make it 3 heroes lost for AF. Team Empire brought back the cavalry.
Yeah. A bit of an over-aggressive play there from Scandal, but this Lifestealer having that heart there, you can see it really paid off right away.
Goodbye, Madara.
Goodbye, Madara in the back line. Gets the suicide off at least, but either way, it is looking very over for Finem at this point.
Empire, it really is.
Empire is just looking like the better team this game, absolutely. And that's maybe a lame thing to say, but we were talking about how they were down 0-2 before. Finem have actually been looking like probably the best team in this EU qualifier so far. So Empire coming back with this it's huge for them.
It definitely helps when Team Empire have more to work with. Like the Nyx Assassin Afterlife didn't really have a great time in his initial lane. We'll actually talk about that in a bit, but right now Spartan's getting ripped apart by Afterlife. He'll get back into his own base. Remember Team Empire, you hear for objective-based gaming. That Glimpse not really achieving anything. There's not enough life on Spartan for him to really do anything anyway. They just need everyone from Empire to group up, so Side-of-Fist can do its work. Yeah, but like that Nyx Assassin, he didn't have the greatest start. No. He said like underneath this tower he wasn't finding the CS, but that first, I think like the first big moment for me was Team Empire's rotation to the mid lane, when AF was like, we've got this. They dusted on the Rikimaru, like we've got this. We go in for the kill, and then they get double stunned up by that Nyx Assassin who was also waiting there.
Yeah, it was that one and the top rotation. It's like the Disruptor and the Timbersaw go for some aggressive dive onto the Nyx, and he gets a stun onto the Disruptor. Disruptor dies instantly, and then the Omni Slash kills the Disruptor instantly, and then the Juggernaut finishes off the Timbersaw right away too. So small little advantages coming out for Empire, but those add up very heavily.
Do we have any more? Okay, we're still waiting for someone to crack the 500 mark.
We're close though, right?
430 was in one hit.
And that's a critical, but it counts for Vendetta.
Should, yes.
Even though they made it not really a critical quite a while ago, but I guess it counts anyway.
How much is he? Like the bonus damage is 550, so he's literally just got a hit.
So as long as he hits level 16.
Yeah. If he hits level 16 and then attacks once, then we're good.
And if someone's Deso affected, and if they get their AC and they get AC affected. What, dude? It's more damage, man. Physical damage.
No. It's AF doing a loop. They're literally running around that Moonwell in a circle.
Oh, no.
For a short period of time. Like, well, we can't leave the base. And we know Roshan's going to go down, so eventually Empire will come to us.
I like this item choice, even though it's pretty negligible to point out, I guess, but Madara picks up a BKB, so even if they land that big combo on him from now on, he doesn't need Rage. He can just put BKB on Ramses, and he's good to go. And Skyrat, dude, look at this net worth, man. 10K. King
it ain't too shabby, man. So what happens when you get 10 kills and 1 death with 12 assists on a Skyrat mate?
Yeah.
He's actually almost got as much as the Lifestealer has received from this game.
Yeah. 25,000, maybe even more, close to 30,000 gold lead now for Empire. Just looking to close
Vendetta, strike up on top lane. Afterlife, is this the moment? Is this? No, it's not.
Psych.
Nyx will have to run all the way from that top lane to get back down here. Ramses. Okay. Well, Madara wants to fight. Open wounds. Forstaff actually gets him out of the Mystic Flare with a Side-of-Fist. It's nice back wall, but Ramses has the BKB, so he just walks free. King R will not be so lucky, but he still has so much life on him that he can just tank his way through it. And that crit, Scandal, going to work. He finds more and more, looking for the second. The Ember Spirit has to jump up. He four-staffs in, starts bottling the heal. They need more damage. Empire with Megas as well. They glimpse back over Scandal, who will just blink himself away to safety. Spartan gets hit by orbs, obviously blinded by the light. And Ramses, he's diving. He's looking for the kills. Vendetta hit. Where's my 500? Where's that bonus damage Afterlife?
474.
Really? 474? I'm going to be robbed by 26 points? Damn it!
What do these predictions even give you?
I'm so close! I was off by 1, and I was off by 26!
At least both of us got 1 out of 4 correct.
Bull crap.
You know what? I'm alright with this. But yeah, pretty much it was just Empire being a little bit more prepared, I feel like, in this game. Finem did try to change their lanes up a bit, but Empire's lanes suited them way better, and then that courier kill, I mean, you kill the courier with the bottle of the Ember Spirit and the first set of sentries that Finem needs pretty desperately.
Yeah,
to,
I guess like a double invis lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sentry would have revealed the Ricky Maru's movements without having to dust early on. You probably, with the orbs too, you would have seen the next assassin sitting there. That courier snipe is just like, the effects are just rippling through the game.
And I mean, you even said it. Blitz can't be wrong. Like lifestealer Ricky, you win. You know, so.